music, girl.
Oh, yes.
Huh?
Hello, everybody.
Give me the feels.
Are you feeling it? We're feeling it.
We're feeling this lady right here.
I don't know, we're obviously more excited than you, and that's okay.
Welcome to Momjo Live. This is a masterclass, and
No.
we have a master of all things amazing
I
sitting
am-
right next to us.
I am never nervous, and I was nervous to meet you.
Really?
In the best possible way.
Yeah,
We got
right.
all the nervous and fun feels. Thank you so much for being with us.
Oh my God, my pleasure. We are true fans, right? That's what
True
happens
fans.
when you truly admire someone. I mean, not saying that everyone else we interview we don't admire. We love those ladies.
Careful.
But we've been watching you for 2 seasons of Workin Moms.
Yeah.
We've fallen in love with your character, what you do, the person that Frankie is, and the person behind it. So we're so happy to meet you today.
Happy to be here.
All right, so guys,
Let's
if
check
you're
our
tuning
live.
in, say hi, share this video. This is exciting.
Yeah, we're
Are we good?
We're good.
Wow, look at that lighting. Shiz, good job.
Good job.
Very impressed. This does not look like a kitchen. We're at the Sheraton in
I was
Hamilton.
about to say we have to thank the Sheraton in downtown Hamilton. Thank you for bringing us here, and thanks to the Sheraton for this ridiculously amazing suite. You've got to check out the tub in the bedroom.
I will.
It's like in the bedroom.
Yeah, it's like the bed and the tub. I'm like, it's a perfect mom scenario, right?
Yeah,
From
yeah.
the bed to the tub, from the tub to the bed. It's lazy. It's beautiful.
So as we were mentioning to you, every Wednesday night we do a show.
Yes.
And we are super excited to be here. And we don't usually do this, but tonight we're going to pop a bottle.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Because we have
Okay.
something to celebrate.
Oh.
Yes,
Yes?
we do.
We do. Now, she's nervous that I'm going to pop the cork and like hit a chandelier or something.
Yeah, there's
So,
a lot of shiny stuff around us.
All we can say is like people, if you want to share, because sharing is caring, that would be nice. And like we know everybody would love to
You
see.
totally
tonight.
surprised me with this.
Well, I haven't
you just
opened it
popped
yet.
it out of your bag. You're like, hey,
I did.
we're
Oh,
gonna
it's
roll
coming.
it.
It's coming.
Oh my God.
So nerve-wracking, but it's totally normal.
It's gonna be fine.
It's going to be 100%.
Are you gonna be okay?
fun.
Are you?
Where is it? Shiz is like, "Wah!" Here we go.
The suspense.
And, ah! Woo! Here we go.
Surprise!
Well done.
That's
Well
very
done.
impressive. How do you hold down all that
Well
pressure with
done.
your hand?
With force, girl. Like we've been
Very
working out at the gym with
Okay,
force.
serve it up, girl. We are celebrating because this week we've been working at this Momjo thing for 2 years,
Yes.
and we put out a video that we co-produced with our gentleman here, Shiz, and it was a parody of Drake's
God's plan.
I was going to say
His song
Mom's
God's plan. We changed it to Mom's plan.
Right.
We made a parody. We rewrote the words. We went into a recording studio. We sang it. We filmed it. We acted it out. We did different
We
scenes.
embarrassed ourselves
Yeah.
multiple times, and it's got more than 1 million views.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we just got to the 1 million yesterday. So we thought, why not celebrate with
Absolutely.
you and with
Oh my
you,
goodness.
Mister? So cheers.
Congratulations.
Cheers.
all. Thank you
Cheers
so
to
much.
having you here.
That's
this is perfect.
exciting. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Cheers, girl. We haven't even cheers to this.
Cheers, L'chaim.
We're always like, okay, we got 1 million. What's next?
Yeah, right.
Not always. This is the first time. But anyway.
All right, so let's get right into
Mhm.
this. We want to know, okay,
Yes,
I
like I
have
said,
to
we've
see that
watched you
video.
for 2 seasons
Yes.
of Workin Moms. We love the show. We're addicted. You left us with a crazy cliffhanger at the end of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys haven't watched, please do. You're going to be obsessed.
Yeah.
Season 3 is shooting right now.
Yeah, right now.
How's that going?
It's going great. Yes, it's so exciting to be back with everyone and be back with the crew and just be back in the world of Frankie and the Workin Moms, and it's like a family, you know, in that way. Like it's really nice to see
It
everybody.
seems like
and,
that.
Yeah, a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun together.
Right.
You kind of wait all year for it.
Yeah,
in a
how
way,
long
you
has
know?
it been since you finished the previous season?
Well, we wrapped, I guess, in October of last year.
oh, wow.
And then, you know, and then we do events during the year, so that's kind of a nice touchstone. But it's always good to go back and, you know, do the work.
Into the thick of things, into the substance, for sure.
Well,
That's
we
awesome.
cannot wait. And so obviously the first question is when? When will we be able to watch season 3? When?
That I actually
Just
don't
like,
know.
I have no idea.
I have no idea. I'm just, I actually have no idea. I would imagine it would be when they air the last 2, which is January of 2019.
Okay.
That's
Ish.
so long to
So long.
wait.
It's like
know.
when you
It's an
find out
eternity.
someone is pregnant, like a
Yes.
best friend or your sister or whatever, or yourself, and then you have to wait to find out what it is, and then the person tells you, oh no, I'm not finding out.
Yes,
and then you have to
right.
wait the whole 9 months. I don't do that.
That's what just happened.
Yeah, you just messed it up for us. Because we know you're not going to give us any spoilers.
Not gonna give you any spoilers.
I don't.
No, I know.
I don't
No,
know.
because then that would
Do you know
ruin
what's
it.
happening? Do they tell you?
Well,
Well, you're in the middle of shooting.
yes,
Of course they will.
yes, I know what's happening.
But they tell you. I'm like, are you sure you know what you're doing now?
I do know what happens. Yes, I do.
Aw.
Yeah, I'm sorry I can't tell you. It's
That's okay.
exciting though. You'll
That's okay.
watch it and it'll unfold.
Yippee. All right, guys, we'll remind you, we're sitting here with Juno Rinaldi. She is Frankie on Working Moms, playwright, director. What else have you got under your belt?
Right, writer, playwright, actor,
Mom of 2 boys.
Don't forget about that.
boys.
Right?
Yes,
So if you guys are enjoying this video, please share it. And we got to tell you about the treat of the week, right? Because we have a gift for Juno.
We just got too excited today. We got a gift for Juno that is a sweet treat that is like no other. And I don't know if you guys can see this. Hello, Instagram over there. This is a box made all out of chocolate, but like amazing chocolate. And inside are different treats, chocolates, gummies, whatever your heart desires.
You can eat the whole thing or you can share it with your kids.
Oh, you know that it's going to be like done within a day.
Oh, can I say something? This is true testament to global warming and what's going on right now.
Melting.
It's melted. A little bit. Right? Because that's what happens to chocolate when you're like 39 degrees.
It's very
right?
warm. Very, very.
So we are giving away a Sweet Corner gift box valued at $75 to a lucky Momjo mama.
Yes, now
what do you need to do?
The $75 one, I
Yes.
just have to say, is like double, if not triple the size of that. So it's like beautiful and amazing and fabulous for all of you to share. And we're giving somebody a lucky winner the chance to win a $75 one. And what you have to do is, number 1, share this video. We're talking to you, Facebook.
Press that button.
Yes,
Right now.
Number 2, you have to like Sweet Corner Gift. I've just put them in there and tagged them. And number 3 is, well, you have to like Sweet Corner Gift and Momjo.
Yes.
And number 3 is hashtag Treat of the Week. As
Treat of the
usual,
week.
in the comments, so we know that you've entered.
Good
So
luck,
get
mamas.
going, guys.
And later today, we're going to be telling you who the winner of last week's giveaway, the Herbal Essences basket of goodies is. So stay tuned.
forgot about
But stay tuned for this conversation because we're just dying to find out.
Just
more.
getting in.
Okay.
We've got a lot of people saying hello.
Yes.
Okay? We've got to, there's so many comments here. Tali is saying she loves the name Juno.
Oh, thank you.
Which is very
Yes,
nice.
Where did
yes.
that come from?
It comes from a play called Juno and the Paycock. It's an Irish play by Sean O'Casey.
It's a beautiful name.
Yeah.
Interesting. Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stunning.
So we're going to start off with a bit of an icebreaker.
Okay.
We should have kind of
yes.
started that at the beginning.
I almost
We're just going to shoot out some questions at you, and you're not allowed to think. You just have to like, go, boom,
Okay.
right? Nothing. Don't be nervous.
Okay.
Everyone gets nervous. They're like, what?
There's just a few embarrassing ones. All the others are totally cool.
Okay.
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 So I'll start.
Go for it.
Right, guys, are you ready? Chocolate or ice cream?
Ice cream.
Yes.
Flavor?
Coffee.
Coffee. That's very Canadian.
Is it?
That's a very Canadian flavor. I'm gonna have some coffee ice cream.
I wouldn't touch it. But it's okay. We could still eat ice cream
Okay,
together.
Canadian music. Drake or Celine Dion?
Celine Dion.
I had a feeling.
Dion.
I had a feeling. Are you a night owl or an early riser?
Neither. I need a lot of sleep. So I like to sleep in the morning. I like to go to bed early.
I've never heard someone say that. Neither.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like
Do you nap?
and I nap.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're like
yeah.
one of those.
I just, yeah, my mom actually took me to the doctor when I was like 2 or I can't remember when it was. Just thought I was sleeping too much.
She thought you had narcolepsy.
Yeah, she probably. Yeah. She's like, "What's happening?" But no, I just like to sleep.
That's
And
amazing.
you're good to like, you just go to bed early, you don't have an issue turning off the phone, closing the book, whatever you're doing.
Yep. I mean, it's not every night. Let's be honest. But somebody said, "Let's go to a concert tomorrow night." So what time does it start? 9:30. Ooh, that's a little.
That's a little. So we are
That's
very
a little
honored.
late.
You are
Right.
sitting here at 9:30. Hey,
Very impressed.
brilliant.
All right, so let's find out how biased you are. Kate or Anne?
Oh
These are the princesses.
no, Kate or Anne from Working Moms.
Oh,
It's 9:30, you guys.
it's 9:30.
That was a classic. I love it.
Kate or Anne.
I know it's a tough one.
Can't choose amongst friends.
Like I really don't know what to do. Are they gonna watch
really
this? Are
don't
they
know
gonna
what
get
to
upset?
do. Everybody's gonna be mad at me. Neither. What am I gonna say?
Frankie,
No, that's-
of course.
That's the way. That's the
Frankie
way.
really, if I'm Frankie, it's like Frankie just wants to be friends with everybody, and I don't think I'm top priority for either of Kate or Anne.
At
A
least
little
you
bit
know
of the third wheel,
wheeling.
right? Sure.
At least you know your
Little bit.
place. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
You're the most lovable third wheel.
Beer or wine? Beer. told you. We had that feeling. And
Yes,
he was like,
you
I'm
do.
sure she likes wine. We're like, no, we think she likes beer.
Hilarious. Yeah.
Stage or screen?
Very different. I love both of them, and I've been doing a lot of screen lately, so I'm kind of craving to be back on the stage. It's a very different medium. Both of them are equally incredible. Stage is just such it's like an energy thing. You're with the people as you're doing it all the time, and you know if something lands right away because you can feel it or you could hear it. And screen is more of like a puzzle, and it comes together at the end in a very different way.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So interesting. Well, we'd love to see you on stage.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get to it later. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay.
When? How?
Yeah. Exactly. Go ahead.
No,
As
you're-
much.
you're doing
Oh,
it.
so would you choose a handful of besties or like a whole bunch of like 20 friends?
Handful of besties. Yeah.
Like it. So you're a mom of boys.
Yeah.
So what would you choose? Stinky socks
Ooh.
or pee out of the toilet?
Oh, like pee on the floor?
Yeah, like out of the toilet area.
Around the bowl. I mean,
I deal with both of those. So I
Right.
feel like which one is the worst?
The worst or the least, like the least bad?
Yeah, the pee out of the toilet's not. We have to sort that one out really fast. I think.
You're telling me that with the age of your son, it's still not sorted?
No, it's sorted.
Give me some hope.
It's sorted. Although today or yesterday, I was like, "What is all this wet? What is this wet? What is this?"
Don't want to
And then the other one was like, "Oh, I think Jake missed the toilet." And I was like, "Oh man!" Turned out it was just water from the tap.
Oh,
you know.
yes.
Yeah.
Was there a lot
Yes.
of wet and you're like, this is not realistic?
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
When you
exactly.
figure out it's water, it's a good moment.
It is.
It's a good moment. Okay, Netflix and chill or a night out on the town?
Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
9:30.
That kind of chill.
9:30.
Awesome.
Like chill.
yeah, no.
Yeah,
like
chill
for real.
Yeah, chill for real.
Like
Yeah, chill
husband's
for real.
watching his thing, I'm watching my thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Here's a very important one.
Okay.
The most crucial one. Thongs or granny panties?
Thongs.
Yeah.
Because of giving birth. Isn't that wild?
What?
Okay. Okay, I want to
She's like-
understand this because I want the granny panties
opposite.
direction.
What do you mean?
You went the granny panties.
Yeah.
For some reason, it feels better and cinched up and like.
She doesn't want to say what the reason is, but like for
it's,
some,
it's,
yeah.
it's
I
all
get it.
like, yeah.
Keeps it all together.
Keeps all the granny panties like kind of rub and run. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, you went the other way.
I went the other way.
There you go.
I
South
like the
America.
compression. I like the belly button covering, right? Like right above the belly button, right? Like brings in the muffin top, like some compression in them. It's
Right.
good.
Right.
Yeah.
Love it.
There's pros and cons to both. You're entitled to your own opinion.
Yes,
absolutely.
absolutely. We won't. We definitely
We
won't
definitely
judge.
won't judge.
And lastly, comedy or drama?
Oh, it's. I would say I gravitate to comedy, but I also love drama and do drama as well. But I feel like I've always had a knack for comedy. Yeah.
Funny.
Mm-hmm.
We can tell.
We can tell we love it. Okay.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Frankie.
Okay.
We just told you that we absolutely love the character.
Yes.
She is good, but she's also a little bad, right?
Yeah.
She is naive, but she's also been through so much.
Mm-hmm.
As a mom, she's also a mom. You're a mom.
Yeah.
What do you have do you have anything in common that you see in Frankie that made you sort of go, hey, that's me too? Like, what kind of commonality does Juno and Frankie have as mothers and women?
Well, the first season, Frankie struggled with postpartum, and I had that with my second son, so I knew I could relate completely with that journey of the postpartum depression, sort of riding that very fine line of kind of mania almost, or and then deep darkness, like just sort of experiencing the world like very kinesthetically in a way, and it was just a lot. It was a lot, so I totally related to her on that level. She's a lover. She's like a free spirit lover, feeler, and I very much am that as well. I'm not as like disorganized or like she's almost like this is. I feel like I have a little bit more of I'm more grounded than her as a person, but I definitely can relate to the feeling of like, I love all these wonderful things. And she does, I think she just has the biggest heart. Like, it's just really evident that she cares a lot for people in her life. And yeah.
Amazing. That's awesome. How did Frankie and the role come into your life? How did it happen?
We moved from Vancouver 5 years ago
Oh.
because we felt like we were sort of struggling to find our place in that city with housing is really challenging for kids.
Yes, it's crazy.
And also we've been there, born and raised, and we've been there like working and kind of weren't able to really hook our teeth into what we felt in our gut. There was something more, I guess, as me and my husband. So we decided to uproot the family and we moved to Hamilton. No friends, no
Hamilton.
family. I know.
Yes,
right? I know.
yes. Why Hamilton?
Well, we have a community in Toronto, and they were saying, we were thinking, oh, maybe we'll go to Stratford, and they said no. The place to be now is like on the up and up. This is 5 years ago, so it was Hamilton.
And looking back, you're
It's pretty
happy with
bumping.
that.
I mean, we were around. It's
This area is a little where we are is anyway, but you know, Hamilton's got its. What I love about Hamilton is it doesn't give a fuck. Like it just is what it is.
Oh,
unpretentious.
Unpretentious, that people can be who they are, and nobody gives a shit that you're an actor, because you can really get in that cycle of like self-importance, ego, and it's just I'm not a.
And you know what? Probably if you walk around in Toronto, right?
Yeah.
Working Moms is filmed, right? Where people just
right.
picture you. You know, if I think of you, I picture you there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
People see you
yeah.
on the street, that must drive you crazy.
Yeah, it's really nice. People do come up to me and say great show and all that kind of stuff, and it is really, everybody's been really, really kind and great. And anyway, so I had got an agent here, was auditioning, but wasn't really great at gaining any traction, and then because nobody knew me here, I wasn't able to get in the room for Working Moms when Catherine was looking for people, so I put myself on tape. And
so you'd heard of the show?
I didn't. My agent at the time said, I can't get you in the room, but let's put something on tape.
Oh, okay.
So I put something on tape in our attic at our house, and then from that tape I got a call back.
Wow.
And then I went into the room and I read with Catherine and Philip. They were both there.
Wow.
And I'll never forget that day. Like that day was an amazing day. Catherine is so gracious and kind and warm to work with, and we had a bond right away and a chemistry, and we improv'd a lot together, and then it just sort of went from there. Then we flew to LA and did a whole bunch of testing, and that's where I met Danny. She was down there testing for Anne, and then we both ended up on the show.
So what about Frankie? Like, of course, this is how Frankie came into your life. What about Frankie drew you to the character?
Oh, immediately when I read the sides, or the first thing, I was like, this is excellent writing. And because there is, as an actor, you get a lot of stuff that you're like, this is so hard to make something of this, or oh, this is just the same old formula. And this was like fresh, it was new, it was funny, it was like, I found it really funny. It's my kind of humor, so I was really drawn to the writing. And sorry, what was the rest of the question?
What drew you to Frankie?
Yeah, I love playing that lovable mess. Because that sort of was her thing, was like she was this lovable mess.
Totally, that's the best definition of a character.
I loved it. I loved being. I got it. It's like my husband and I were talking about our clown. Like we all have this sort of clown in us, and I feel like Frankie really is my clown.
Amazing.
You know? Yeah.
I love what you said, how like you couldn't get in the room with them, but you still made a way.
Yeah.
You still found a way.
Yeah.
Put yourself on tape.
Yeah.
Sent it in. You found a way.
Found a way.
That is an amazing. I think that's amazing. Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
You did it. I mean,
yeah.
That's the lesson. You know, do it. Find a way.
Yeah. It's true.
Oh, this is an important question. How important was it for Working Moms to feature a gay mom?
I mean, so important, you know. And I was thinking about that the other day, and I was thinking, it should just be.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
It's just what it is.
Like it's just what it is.
Yeah.
Like there shouldn't be this thing around like, let's make sure we have this.
Yes.
Let's make sure it should just be, this is what it is. And so, but I understand what you're saying. Like we're in the beginning of that conversation, or we're in midway through, or we're figuring it out.
This is the path to getting there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is the path, and we're on it, and it would have happened, you know, years ago, kind of thing. It's so important, and I just hope to God I'm representing. I try to play Frankie as a person and not like a gay person.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm just
Yes.
playing her as
It's just part of who you are
this
as
is who
Frankie,
she is.
right?
Yeah, this is just who she is, and she's this different character. She's this very complicated, different character, but she's not defined by, that one just being gay or whatever.
Yeah.
Like we all
I think that
really,
totally comes
know?
across.
Yeah.
And I also love the fact that you're a woman married to a man,
Yep.
right? And that you're playing this role. I feel like it says a lot about how sexuality or sexual orientation doesn't really define a person anymore.
Yeah,
right?
it's true. It's so true.
And what roles they can get or can't
Yeah.
get.
And what was that?
And
Yeah.
what roles they can or can't
Exactly,
get.
exactly.
Like, what kind of feedback do you get about that? Do you hear it?
It's funny. I don't hear a lot about it.
That's great.
And yeah, I don't hear a lot about it. I feel like maybe sometimes people are wondering if my sexual orientation is lesbian but honestly, I really don't. I just
Fucking love
That's
it.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I think that's amazing.
yeah.
That's a big step for one
And
of us.
I know what it feels like to be in love, and I know what it feels like to have a crush on somebody, and and I know what it feels like to have crushes on women too,
Right,
because
right,
we're all these sexual beings. So it's it's just who she is, and I just want to play her as that person.
You do her so much justice.
Well, we're getting a lot of
People
comments.
saying,
yeah,
yes.
sorry. Frankie is an awesome character, very
Thank
complicated, very funny, also kind of maddening. Selling the house, she
Oh,
says.
there we go.
Oh yeah, I know.
We got a question from. This is a
Yes.
good question. How do your own boys view your character on the show?
Great question.
Why didn't we come up
That's
with
a
that
great
question?
one.
Thanks,
Yay,
Tally.
Tally.
That's a great question. Yes, I had to talk them through it. They're older, so like 8 and 12. So we have these kind of conversations regularly about sexuality and kids in their school who identify as whatever they identify as. So we make that a very big part of our conversations. And so they just know that this is the part that I'm playing, and I have to sometimes kiss women, and they're just and I feel like with kids, I feel like if we let them in on the conversation,
Right.
then that's like 99% of the battle.
Right.
They're smarter than we think, and if we can have that conversation with them, keep them a part of it, it's going to go a long way, really long way. Yeah,
Of course.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I got no words because it keeps reinforcing the fact that when it comes to raising our own children, that's just like, it's not even an issue. I mean,
It should not be an issue.
as a mom living in 2018,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Again, sexuality, sexual orientation, I mean, they're just part of the conversation. They're out on the table, right? And children know that it's nature, right? That it's human nature, and I love that. I love the fact that I feel like this is the first generation that clearly gets it.
Clearly
right?
gets it. I would agree.
I would say that I've thought about that exact topic when I started watching the show Modern Family back in the day.
Yeah.
Now, when you say Modern Family, it's not just about the show. It's that whole concept. It's that it all just is. And if you have two dads or you have whatever it is, like, that's just, it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
It's great. It's a great job. I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you learned most from playing Frankie?
What have I learned most from playing Frankie? Well,
being in this role, being in this show.
Just being on the show, I mean, up until this point, I hadn't had a series regular gig before. I've been day playing, which is really hard, which is like you go into a system that's already moving, you do your part, and then you go home. So the amount that I've learned technically, just what a set entails, all of that stuff, acting-wise, like being prepared, knowing that things change so fast on the fly, showing up, doing your job, not taking on all the other stuff that comes when you're on set. So all of that stuff's just like learning curve, which was great. What have I learned? I've learned that I, after all these years, I'm 40, and after all these years of acting, I've been doing it since I was a kid, I actually do know what I'm doing. And I feel like as an actor, we often doubt ourselves so much. You may not think it, but it's a daily grind of, am I good enough? Am I, why didn't I get that part? Or am I ever going to get another part? Or is this it for me now? I'm 40 and I've got lines on my face, that kind of stuff. So it's like, you have to sort of,
Yeah, we think.
No.
You have to sort of
got
like,
no lines.
I think that's what I've most learned from doing this process is like, I do know it's in my gut, and I'm gonna be okay as I continue.
That's beautiful.
You know?
That's a good feeling, right? When
Yeah.
you get that, to that stage in your life, and you
Yeah.
feel like it's just...
Yeah, and it's older. It's like when
Yeah.
we get older,
Confidence.
it really does, get better in certain ways when you get older.
Yeah, a lot of people say that when you get to 40 especially, like
Yes.
women somehow, like there's like a switch comes off, and you're like, okay, I'm here, and
Yeah.
I'm me.
Yeah, and I'm me, and
Yeah.
and I have this life, and this is who I am.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean I'm not going to grow and change and have fears and doubts and all of those
Right.
things, but I'm not going to worry as much, maybe, or trust. Maybe that's what it is. Trust a bit more.
Love that. Back to the show a little bit.
Yes.
You, Danny, Catherine, you're
Yeah.
all moms.
We are.
How do your own personal experiences factor into your script, into the actual show? Do you guys like put in sort
We do not.
of... Okay.
That is all Catherine
Yeah.
and her writers' room.
Right.
Depending on the team of writers that she has, that's all her.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fascinating because it could go one of
Yeah.
both ways.
Yeah, for
right?
sure. It's wild though, because some things will come out of the writers' room and will be like, wow,
Yeah.
that is so neat, but I didn't have anything to do
Right.
with that or talk
Mhm.
about it. But I was like,
Oh, wow.
I feel like that. That's wild.
But I'm guessing that's why so many moms identify so
for
much
sure,
with the show,
for
right?
sure, for sure.
We feel the
all-
same way you feel when
Yeah,
you read
yeah,
the
yeah.
script. We're watching it and we're like, me,
Yes,
me.
But
Yeah.
that's what it is
Yeah.
about the show is
Yeah.
there's so
Yeah.
many aspects of it that are relatable.
That's
There's
right,
obviously
right.
the working part, like literally at work or whatever each of you are going through with your jobs. Then
Yeah.
there's the work because being a woman and being a mom is hard work. And
Yeah.
then there's the motherhood part. And then the friendship side. There's all these aspects that we just like, when you're watching it, you totally relate to it.
Yeah.
Totally get it. People
Totally.
are still asking questions. Joanne is saying that Working Moms is a seriously brave show that should be broadcast across North America.
That'd be
Mhm.
awesome. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
How do we make that happen?
Oh, Joanne is talking about nudity because we were talking about the
Oh.
boys, right? And the first episode, right? We got a full poof. Yeah. Did they watch?
We did.
do
Or
you-
my kids, did
Huh?
they watch that?
Yeah.
We were having a conversation about that too, and I don't think they did watch that. And then I thought, did I drop the ball by not bringing them into that conversation, being like, just so you know, this
This
is
is
a
what's
very thought out decision that me as an actor decided this is, this wasn't a overnight kind of thing. I think I still have to have that conversation.
How, you know what? I feel like one day they're just going to watch it and we're like, okay, that's my mom's boobs.
Maybe they will. Maybe they'll go, well,
But here's the question.
Yeah.
Like, when we first watched that
Yeah.
first episode, right? We both looked at each other and we were like, whoa, that's a whole lot of boobs. And then we
Six.
just, and then we just, exactly 6. And then we
Six
looked at
boobs.
each other and we were like, they got the whole nudity thing out of the way,
Done.
right? The
Right.
woman and the mystery and the body is just like not even an issue anymore.
Yeah, right,
Because it's been addressed.
Yeah.
How big a conversation was that? Like, that decision to go, like, topless.
Yeah, it was a big conversation, and just coming back on why for myself, like just for my own personal why is this something that I want to do, because I really wanted to show that a body is a body is a body,
Mm-hmm.
and that this is a body that's had 2 babies
Right.
and breastfed, and it's okay, and
I'm
in
gonna-
this day and age where we're all supposed to be Kim Kardashian or whomever, right? Like, where we're supposed to be like that, it's like that's actually not the reality,
Right.
right? These breasts are the reality,
And they all look
so-
different, right? And
they're all
react
different.
differently to
Literally one
babies.
from each other. They're
Yes.
Literally, everybody's got the
Yeah.
one that's a little absolutely.
That's so funny. What I thought about it was that like what a great way to like get straight into it.
Yeah.
To
Right.
show, because
Right.
I mean breastfeeding, not breastfeeding, whatever it is
Yeah.
for a mom, for
Yeah.
a woman, it really is mostly about her boobs. Like
Right.
there's always something that you can relate to or talk about or whatever. So it was like there it is, there they are.
Yeah, like below the waist, it eventually kind of recovers, but the boobs are always a reminder, right?
This is true. This is very, very
They're like,
true.
this happened.
And that's
This happened.
Catherine. That's Catherine. Her vision of bone.
Yes.
This is the tone I want to
Yes.
set. This is where we're going. This is what I want to do.
Okay, so I have to say this out loud. Lena is saying, Juno, there is no way you're 40 You look so good.
Oh, thank you so much.
Isn't that nice?
It's so sweet.
Yo, 40's
You'll
not
get up
old.
close, get
I
up
mean,
close.
like,
No,
40's
40's
nothing.
fantastic.
40's awesome.
And now everyone's jumping on the bandwagon and they're like, you all look amazing, you all look amazing.
Right,
That's very
thank
nice.
you. That's very kind.
It's
It's
just-
this gorgeous lighting.
That's funny. That's true. Thanks for the line. So before we continue, we're just going to quickly tell them what the treat of the week is.
Yes, we should remind them.
A sweet treat.
Tell them.
Okay, so we've got this fantastic
Can we
sweet.
drink some more champagne?
Yes, you can. This Sweet Corner
just
chocolate box, and we're giving away a massive one to the value of $75. The whole box is made of chocolate, the most high quality chocolate. You can fill it with all the types of goodies that you like, and this is what you have to do to win it. Go ahead, girl.
You can binge eat it while you're binge watching Working Moms.
Yes, I'm gonna have to start from the beginning. I was thinking, right, to watch again. Okay, go ahead. What are the?
You would do that.
I would do that. 100%.
Okay, to win this beautiful $75 chocolate box from Sweet Corner Gift, all you need to do is hashtag Treat of the Week, share this video, like Sweet Corner Gift, and Momjo.
There we go. Awesome.
We have a few more questions.
We have a few more questions.
All right.
Okay. You're shooting a TV series. Surely you have like ridiculously late nights. I don't
Yes.
even know what the schedule is like. Can you give us, first of all, part A of the question? Can you give us some
What's
idea? What is the life like?
The shooting schedule?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like 15 hours a day to turn around, and then you're back. It's 7 in the morning the next day. Sometimes you work 1 day a week. Sometimes you work 5 days a week. Sometimes you've got a week off. It's very depending.
So it depends on when you're needed.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
When you're shooting your character.
Where your locations are. all
Oh,
that kind of
right.
stuff.
right.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
part B is how do you juggle that kind of a work routine
Yeah.
with mothering two
Mhm.
kids?
Well, I have an amazing husband, and
Always
ever
helps.
since we had kids, we've always been. Well, he's also an actor, writer, and so
Gets
our
it.
thing is he totally gets it, and it's I'm working, he's at home with the kids. I'm working, that's just the way we've done it. And then if there's overlap on our projects,
Mm-hmm.
we call in a friend or a babysitter. Or
Call in
something.
support.
Yeah.
Call in the troops.
Call in the troops.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You just make it work.
We do. We just make it work, and we've done that for almost 15 years now. So it's worked.
So the
It's a
move
lifestyle.
worked well for you.
The
Clearly.
move worked really, really well for us. We had a little high five last night.
Last night, the whole night.
Yeah, it just was like, we did the right thing
Yeah.
for now. Like, and that's the other thing too. It's like, it doesn't mean it's forever.
Absolutely.
We can go, life goes in many different ways at many different times, but we're happy with our choice to come out here. For
Well,
sure.
you're talking to two immigrants, so we totally
Yes.
There you go.
We
We get it,
both-
right?
yeah.
get it. Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
both moved ourselves. Did you ever expect when you read your script for the
Yeah.
first time that Working Moms would get so big to develop this like cult following, right? Almost.
No. The thought of like actually like I got on the bus the other day in Hamilton and it was like, oh, there's Frankie. It was like such an interesting, wonderful, but no, I never thought that this island girl would be
And what does it feel like now?
I'm still the same. It's
Yeah.
it's like nothing really has changed in the way of like I still feel all the same things. And what I do love about it is that the story that Catherine is writing and that we're playing is reaching people and people are getting it and feeling it and enjoying it. And that's why we do what we do.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to admit something. What's it? A confession. I've got a confession to make. Last night I might have binge watched How to Buy a Baby.
Oh.
She does her research.
I was busy looking up and reading
prepared.
about you, and I'm like, what do you mean there's a series that I don't know about? So I was
Right.
like, have you seen it? Have you seen it? And she's packing for a trip because
Yeah.
she's leaving tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm like, you
9
need
in
to
the
watch it.
morning.
She's like, I cannot watch it now.
Yes. Yes.
Like fascinating, funny, brilliant, so timely and necessary.
Yeah.
The topic.
Yeah, the topic's so great.
So tell us a little bit about that.
How did that go?
Yeah.
That was an audition. That was come in and audition for this part of I don't even like
She's the social
this
worker?
counselor
Yeah.
of the group or whatever. And so I did. I went in and then and the woman who directed that series was Molly McGlynn, and she ended up being on Working Moms as a director too.
Oh
So,
wow!
yeah, it was a really neat little sort of community, but that was really fun. I loved playing weird moms.
And you're talking infertility.
Well,
in
that's
it,
the
right?
thing. It's a very, very important topic.
Yeah.
Very important topic, and I was really happy to be a part of that. people have really gravitated to
Of
that
course
series.
they do.
Because it's huge now within our society. People are talking about it.
They're talking about it, but it's still not talked about enough.
I would
right?
agree.
So
I would agree. Yeah.
I think the sensitivity towards it,
Yeah.
without being naive, is important, and that was in one of the first. These episodes are so short.
They're really short.
This is what's interesting about it to me is I thought, oh, I've got a new series to watch, and then
Like,
the
you got
first
7
episode, I was
minutes.
like, I don't understand. Is this a trailer? and then I realized, okay, they're each 7 minutes.
It's
That's
web
doable.
series.
It's a
right?
web
so it's like
series.
quick. Yeah.
Loved it.
Yes,
I've got-
you got to
I've got-
cater to people's very short attention span.
Yeah, I've got 2 more to watch. I can't wait to get home. Yeah.
But I love the fact that, 2 years ago when we started on this journey, people were barely talking about infertility.
So true.
Like it was barely a conversation.
Yes.
And now it's something that we're putting out there, we're being honest about, we're having fun with even, right?
I think
And that's really freaking awesome.
I think it's so important,
Yeah.
right? Well, we agree with that. Everybody has their own story, and people need to be sensitive to it. I think that's the biggest.
But it also
takeaway.
needs to be told in different ways,
Right.
right?
It
To
doesn't
reach
always have to be
different
so
people.
serious.
Right.
Absolutely.
It's part of life. We all,
Yeah,
a
it's
lot of
part of
us go
life.
through that, right? Awesome. So what's next?
What's next? Okay, so Workin Moms, finished shooting that, and then
Did you say you finished?
no, I will
you're
finish
still
shooting
finishing?
that.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I wrote myself a short film.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what's happening with it?
We're just in pre-production right now with it, and we're gonna shoot it late in the fall.
That is awesome.
And yeah, I really was feeling like, you were talking earlier about comedy and drama, and I was feeling like, okay, I don't want, as an actor, I don't want people to just think, oh, she's just the funny one or the
Right.
clown, right? Where we have all these aspects of ourselves. So I wrote myself a dramatic short that we're gonna do.
Can't wait to see it.
Because you can.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's fantastic.
Yeah, so I'm excited about
Amazing.
that.
Yes, it's excellent.
What are you thinking?
Our usual question.
Yes.
Our usual question that we have to ask every mom.
You throw it her way, because
We'll throw it. It's our thing.
Signature.
We always ask. It's our signature. We mentioned to you what Momjo is and what it means to us. It's like
Yes.
just moms trying to find that thing that's their essence, that gives them their mojo back after they've had kids, even if the kids are older or younger, whatever it is. What is it for you that makes you feel like you've got your little sense of Momjo?
It's one of those things that sort of changes. I don't know if you guys have found this as the kids sort of get older. Like in the beginning, it was an In Touch magazine and a bath.
Right.
Like 100%, I would be so happy.
We'll take anything
at
at the beginning.
That was like what, 20 minutes?
Interrupted by
5-minute nap.
20 minutes?
Yes.
Right. So, and then as it sort of progresses, so now that my kids are older and becoming more independent, what I like to do is just be by myself, like by myself.
Right.
For like 3 or 4 days.
Oh, what do you do?
That's
Be
like
on
what?
your own for 3
I've
to 4
said-
days.
I've said this before,
One of your
and people are
secrets.
like, "What?"
Love it. Tell us.
Well, I feel like just like going. I did a thing where I just rented an Airbnb and just went and was by myself for like 2 days.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Just by myself. Yeah.
I feel you.
That filled me up. And then recently, my husband and my kids were away for 4 days, and so I had the house for 4 days by myself, and it just gave me that sense of myself again. Like I could.
I love how you like breathed in.
You also
as
get
if
to
you
miss
could just.
You get to miss them.
Yeah.
You get to maybe not talk for a while. Like I don't know. There was something really great about that. I've always also been a very solo person. Like I'm an introvert, extrovert, so I love people and I can do parties, and then I really fill up when I'm by myself.
Right.
Yeah.
You're a spirit animal.
Huh? Yes.
You're-
I'm the same way.
You're the
I
same
need
way,
my time, I need my quiet, and then I
Right.
can get out there for half an hour.
right?
And then I come back and I'm like all anxious. I'm like, oh my god, that was too much. That was too much.
Yeah.
And then I just need my quiet.
Yeah.
We'll leave an
Hell
event.
yeah, right?
We'll leave an event.
Yeah.
And she'll, I'll be like pumped and talking
Yeah.
to her. She's like, I'm done.
I'm done now.
I'm like, okay,
Like for
sorry.
the first hour,
Totally.
I start afterwards. I'm like,
I'm done.
Yeah, I know. And you reach this point, you're like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you later. Yeah. No, I get it. Totally.
Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like
Do
we
you
could
know-
talk to you the whole night.
Yes,
But
we
yeah,
could keep
that
going
was-
forever.
We're like
9:45.
so
But it's
time.
way
Yes.
past 9:30,
Yes.
and we are so thankful that you took the time
Thank
to come
you.
see
Yes.
us
Thank
today.
you so
Great
much.
chatting
I love
with you.
chatting with you, getting
Yeah.
to know you, getting to know the woman before one of her favorite characters.
It's so cool. I'm so glad. What a
Yeah,
pleasure. Thank you
and
so
we'll
much.
follow
for having me.
along
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can't wait to
Yeah.
follow along.
Yes.
I mean, we met you the first time last year at
That's
Workin of
right,
Influence.
that's
You'd already
right.
started the show.
That's right.
We
We
came
creeped
and
up to
Oh,
you.
we totally creeped.
She was the one who creeped. I creeped behind.
I was
I
like,
creeped behind.
I was like, we're going to this event and we're going to meet them.
She's like, look, it's Juno.
And she's like,
go.
okay, can we leave now? Before they did the before
Right.
you guys did the meet and greet, I was like, we're not going anywhere.
This is why we came.
There we go.
Right.
So we came, we met you, we
We
said
did.
hi, you were so kind. You and Danny kind.
And
And Catherine.
Yes,
The three of you were
yes,
lovely.
Yes.
And then yeah, this was on our list of to-dos, our wish list for a really long time. So thank you for making it happen.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
for reaching out.
Shiz.
Yeah.
If
Thank
you guys
you.
enjoyed this video, please share it. We'll see you next time.
Oh,
next Wednesday.
One last thing. We've got a
Oh
winner.
yes, we have to announce the winner of our Herbal Essences giveaway. We're giving away this beautiful basket full of shampoo, conditioner, and
products,
styling
all kinds of
products.
bits.
The winner is Zell Young.
Yay,
Zell, congratulations.
Bye guys. Thank
See
you
next
to the
week.
Sheraton. You guys are going to come check out this hotel.
This
beautiful.
We got to show you
suite.
the bathtub.
I want to talk about a bathtub. I want to see that tub.
Bye guys. Bye
Thank you,
Instagram.
Juno.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Facebook.
Ciao.
We'll put on a song.